Today we're going to talk about best wall ovens. Are we doing just conventional ovens, not steam or speed or any of that stuff? Okay, what do we got first?
Let's start with Miele first.
I really like Miele. I like all their wall ovens. I love their steam oven a lot because you can cook, you cook a whole meal so it ends at the same time because they prompt you. What I like about their wall ovens is you can add moisture. Now, most of what people buy is electric. Great for baking, very even. But if you're roasting, it's not so good. You're drying stuff out. With those dry hams and turkeys, it's not what you're looking for. So Miele allows you to add some moisture to it. So you're actually cooking on the roast side a lot better than you would in just straight dry heat. And it's so intuitive. I love their controls. I love their presets. You hit a button, gives you time, temperature, adds moisture. There's automatic modes for whatever it is you want to cook. I think it's a great oven.
Yeah, the MasterChef is great, just so easy to use. I mean, such an intuitive touchscreen. Like you said, so many great features there too. And just convenience, like a wireless temperature probe, being able to leave the racks in there for self-cleaning. It's a very convenient oven, everything from cooking to maintenance. They've really done a nice job with that oven.
Yeah.
What do you think as a ranking there?
Oof. I'd say it's an A.
I'd say an A too. Certainly going to sit at the higher end of a price point, but absolutely, definitely an A there. Let's go to BlueStar next.
Every wall oven is almost universally electric for whatever reason. And I don't understand. Gas is moisture, better for roasting. And you've got an infrared broiler, which is the same as that sear element on that high-end grill, right? If you broil or roast, a gas oven's what you want, and you got less amperage. It's only 12 amp. I like BlueStar because it's 1,000 different colors. You have the 15,000 B2 broil on it. If you roast, it's great. Where it lacks has none of the intuitive controls we just talked about in Miele.
Right.
Now, not a lick of it, right? It's got single convection, but you get 1,000 colors and 6 trims. So it's really a unique piece. Everyone gets stainless steel, but 75% of our customers get a color other than stainless when they buy BlueStar. So there's some value in that. The downside too is if you see it, I think they need to redesign it. It's too boxy. It sticks out too far.
It definitely does, yeah.
From the thing. And the corollary is if you like to bake, gas is not as consistent. So you're not baking as well in gas as you would in electric.
Yeah.
So for that, I think for uniqueness, it's an S.
And even in their electric versions, the way they have some controls, it certainly doesn't give you anywhere near the guided cooking. It's very minimal kind of electronic controls there. Some unique features too, with like the French door wall oven is kind of nice. Easy to access, being able to get inside and in and out of the oven.
And if you get an island like here, if you're walking past between the wall oven and island, you don't have to dodge a door going down. That's why it's so popular commercially. So there's a lot going out to it, but if you like to bake and you want something a little more streamlined, this probably isn't the wall oven for you. I'd give it a good B.
Absolutely. Next, let's talk about Gaggenau. They've just launched their new Expressive series.
Yeah, we used it. We cooked in it.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a good oven. That is probably the best oven to cook. They have 9 modes. They have a new control, single control dial, and then umpteen hundreds of options. So you can really cook anything. You can control the heat between top, bottom, fan for any type of food group you can do. The rotisserie really works. We use the rotisserie with 2 chickens and some vegetables underneath it. This is fantastic. And the nice thing about this is the look. It's like everything you're going to buy is like some kind of combination of stainless with black, unless you buy a color. But this is completely different. It's mirrored glass with stainless, industrial stainless. It's a beautiful oven, really beautiful. Problem is that it's only a single oven and it's $13,000. But in terms of function, this is the best wall oven we sell. For value, probably a B, but for function, this is an S.
Yeah, certainly a big upgrade in controls from their previous 400 series. They have some of that intuitive guided cooking there, not quite to the level, ease of use of maybe like a Miele or a Wolf, like we're going to talk about as well, but certainly have upgraded that from where they were before. But if you definitely like to get into the cooking process and you're looking for precise cooking, like you said, with the bake and the broil elements, and then in the steam ovens, really being able to have that precise control,
great too.
Truly unbelievable, and really gives you the most precise cooking of any oven we carry, no question.
What do you think?
I mean, it's really an S wall oven, certainly for the price. Maybe I'd say an A just because of price point, but certainly,
say an A.
Yeah.
S if you're looking for the best wall oven, regardless of price.
Let's talk Wolf next.
I have them in my house. I have the steam oven over a single oven, which I recommend. Steam's great. The reheat function's super simple. It's got the gourmet that figures everything out. And on the oven, you tell when to cook, and it figures out time, temperature, rack position. And I love their convection system. It's twin like Miele, but they got extended elements, so really bake's great, top to bottom. I like this wall oven a lot. I mean, I have it. It's great. Steam oven's good. I think Miele with that menu cook, where everything finished at the same time, might be slightly better. But this is a good wall oven too.
Absolutely. And really what I like with Wolf too is like they give you, like a lot of brands do, but they give you 3 distinct designs, but they're all featured the exact same way. So you can kind of get that professional look with more of the bulky handle and knobs, a transitional with a slim handle and no knobs, or truly contemporary with just a kind of a push to open, but they all give you that all those same features. The convection's awesome, like you said, and gives you a little bit of a deeper oven too. It's kind of concaved in the back, so you have a little bit more room there. And what I like about their steam oven too is, you know, you see some bigger ones with the Miele, how they have a kind of a taller steam oven, but Wolf's is the widest steam oven. So really, as far as wide pans, you can fit a lot in there, even though it looks a little shorter than maybe some of the others. But
What do you think?
I'd probably go an S with Wolf. What do you think?
I like the Gaggenau a little better, but the value is better in Wolf. I would say A or S.
All right, next one. Let's go with Viking.
Viking was the original French door company. You know, they were owned by a commercial company, Middleby, who kind of spun them off into their own kind of brands. But I don't see a lot from them in terms of steam, speed. The wall oven is just, it's got the large convection fan. I think that's good. They've got the French door, which is good. Kind of pricey for what it is. Good name. Some color, 17 different colors. But we don't sell it, so I don't have any insight into reliability. This is a good B, I would say. What about you?
I'd probably agree there. And, you know, the fact that we don't sell it, we don't see a lot of the back end and service. And that's obviously a huge part of all of these as well, is being able to fix it and service it. Because as much as we love all these products, sometimes you got to make sure you can fix it. None of them are perfect. So how about Monogram next?
You know, Monogram makes 2 of the best wall ovens we sell that nobody really considers. And I never really thought about it until, you know, our chef started. But the Advantium 5-in-1 oven, you get speed ovens by any brand, but what makes this different, and it's actually less expensive on the Advantium side, is it's got the halogen. And halogen is a very hot light bulb, so it's good for crisping, right? So that 5-in-1 Advantium is great. Now you could buy it in the Monogram name or any other names, but that's a really good oven to buy. It's not expensive. The other one is the Hearth oven. That Hearth makes pizza in 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It can mix, you know, goes up to 1300 degrees, so you can really crisp food, make desserts in it. It's got a really good interface to it. So I like those too. The wall ovens don't strike me as, you know, from a stylistic point of view, they're nice, but they're nothing overwhelming from a technology that can help you standpoint the way Miele or Wolf is. But for those 2 products, they're actually an S. The rest of the line I would say is a B. I'd give Monogram a B. What do you think?
Yeah, I would agree there. They have that precision cooking in their ovens, which gives you some of the guided cooking, but certainly nothing to the level of what we've talked about already, and nothing that really makes them stand apart. The Hearth oven is really cool. Like you said, you can do so many different things with it that a lot of people don't think of. You mentioned obviously pizza, the dessert, sticking a cast iron pan in there for skillets and things like that. You can really do a lot there, and I think that's really untapped. And certainly the speed oven, yeah, absolutely. Very unique there, no question. The most unique speed oven on the market.
What do you think?
I agree there. I think their wall ovens are a B. I think an A with their speed ovens. The Hearth is just so unique. I would absolutely give it an A just because it's really their own.
So what's say a total grade, do you think?
Probably, I'd give it a low A. B, high B, low A.
Yeah, I can live with that.
How about SKS next?
This is a really interesting brand. You know, you got steam assist and speed in the same oven, although you can buy it in, well, you can't buy it in studio. It's not around anymore. But
Will be signature, but yeah.
They make technology simple. I don't have a problem with their steam ovens being plumbed because my Wolf is plumbed. I think it's very intuitive. I like the company a lot. Get a 3-year warranty. I haven't played around with it in a while. I don't think it's as intuitive as a Miele. Yeah. Single convection. I think there's only going to be a few companies in the luxury market in the next 10 years. I'm willing to bet that they're one of them.
Yeah, and they really do a good job with their speed oven and adding that kind of burst of steam into the regular wall oven as well. And it's easy to use. You kind of just, it has the reservoir there that you fill, and it just gives you that little bit of moisture so you're not drying out. So it's not going to be a full steam oven, but for the value too, it does give you a lot of features like that.
Then what do you think of that?
I think an A there, just as far as value, features, control. You know, they are a technology company at the end of the day, so I think they do a really good job with the controls, ease of use. I would give them an A.
Okay, I can live with that.
Last one, JennAir.
We haven't sold JennAir in a while, but I used to love their cuisine center. Yeah, I guess I still do. But you know,
Yeah,
your
the culinary
time,
center, yeah.
temperature, but it gives you what each, you know, what does medium rare look like? Only JennAir will tell you, but you kind of know anyway. You know, medium rare. It gives you that functionality of Miele and Wolf. They have twin convection, and they give you the pictures of what everything looks like when it comes out. So I really like that. In terms of the other ovens that we talked about, I don't think they're as advanced as a Miele, Wolf, Gaggenau. I think you have better choices, but certainly I'm not sure what their prices look like now. But certainly I'd consider them. I know we don't sell them, so I'm kind of talking through both sides. But not a bad product, kind of a B level.
Yeah.
You know, with some interesting features.
Overall, a good convection system too. They have that V2 convection versus side by side. It's kind of top to bottom. And we've heard that that does provide pretty good even heat throughout the oven and has been a very good convection system over the years. So yeah, I agree that, you know, something we don't carry as well, but probably agree with a B.
Strong B.
Yeah, and that's it.
That's it. If you like these ranking videos, hit the like and subscribe. We'll have more in the future, and thanks for watching.